36 Women and Relationships Psychological Facts Worth Knowing. Enjoy and good luck on any future relationships you may have. The brain absolutely loves intimacy, be it physical or emotional. Intimacy tends to make us feel reassured, important, appreciated, and loved. If your crush likes you back as well, looking into each other's eyes for a long, continuous time can eventually make both your heartbeats synchronize in approximately 3 minutes. Fantasies are 95% of the time better than reality, so don't put him or her on a pedestal before you actually get to know that person first. Long-term crushes can be natural, but if your thought processes are extremely unhealthy, they can develop into a psychological condition known as limerence. Most crushes tend to last 4 months on average. If it lasts way longer than that, and you are still equally feeling in love, it could be the real deal. Holding hands or hugging can be great natural medicine for many couples, sometimes more effective than actual painkillers. According to an Oxford University study, people who kissed more than usual felt significantly less stressed and depressed after 6 weeks than those who did not. Kissing and other forms of affectionate conduct may lessen your levels of the stress hormone cortisol. People seem to be happy when they're busy, as this keeps them from worrying too much about bad problems in their life. Research has shown that falling in love produces several euphoria-inducing chemicals that stimulate 12 areas of the brain at the same time, similar to taking a dose of cocaine. Oxytocin, the so-called love or cuddle hormone, is produced during an embrace and explains why cuddling feels so good. Getting dumped may often lead to what is described as frustration attraction, which causes a person to love the one who dumped him or her even more. Broken heart syndrome is real. Research has shown that intense, traumatizing events like a divorce, loss of a loved one, physical separation long-term, or betrayal can actually cause real physical pains in the area of one's heart. A happy heart is a healthy heart. Being in a loving relationship impacts your life for the better, both physically and emotionally. Happily married people were 12% less likely to experience vascular diseases compared to single or divorced counterparts. The eyes are the key. Research shows that looking into the eyes of someone you have a crush on will tell you if they also like you. You can tell by their pupils and if they are dilated. Pupils that are dilated are proven to be a good sign to tell if that person is attracted to you in some way. It's easy to find another one, but it's another to find a true one. Passionately kissing for a long time and more often can exercise your facial muscles, which can help in making you look younger. It is said that a passionate kiss can activate up to 24 facial muscles and 112 postural muscles. A single kiss can transfer millions of bacteria, even if it's a simple and quick kiss. Infatuation is a strong connection to someone, but tends to dissipate quicker, whereas love takes time to forge a deep relationship between two people. According to a 2013 survey from the Pew Research Center, About 9 in 10 of all Americans cited love as an important reason to get married, compared to just 28% of people that prioritized mostly financial stability being their most important factor. Sometimes the person you fall for isn't ready to catch you. Don't let that ruin your self-esteem. Spoiling doesn't always mean money. It includes time, attention, being there emotionally, physically, and mentally as well. Even if the joke may not be that funny, you are more likely to laugh if it is told by a person that you have a big crush on. If someone can fall asleep despite knowing you are hurting so much, they don't care for you. Relationships are not destroyed by a third person, but rather by the person that chose to entertain that third person. The best and most satisfying feeling is when someone appreciates things about you that your previous partner took for granted or barely noticed. You can't just walk away when things get difficult. Even if you're in a relationship, there will be disagreements or differences. Making a relationship work long-term takes a lot of forgiveness, listening, and hard work. Men and women with similar personalities are more likely to have crushes on each other. People are more likely to date others that share their values, morals, and qualities. You are more likely to crush on a close friend or coworker, simply due to the exposure effect and liking what is familiar. It does not apply to some situations, however, where some people may see the other as a brother or a sister rather than anything romantic. Your sense of smell plays a huge role in love, and smell is tied very closely to memory. If someone reminds you of your favorite scent, your brain tends to associate them automatically with a positive memory, potentially leading to attraction later on. Attractive people are not always sincere. People usually favor those who are charming, but always remember, looks can be deceiving. Sometimes timing really is everything. Timing significantly influences love. Individuals are more likely to fall in love if they are looking for adventure, craving to leave home, lonely, displaced in a foreign country, passing into a new stage of life, or financially and psychologically ready to share themselves or start a family. In an experiment, strangers of the opposite gender were put in a room together for 90 minutes where they talked about intimate details and then stared into each other's eyes without talking. Many felt a deep attraction for each other, and 2 married each other 6 months later. Men in love show more activity in the visual part of the brain, while women in love show more activity in the part of the brain that governs memory. Scientists speculate that men have to size up a woman visually to see if she can bear babies, while women have to remember aspects of the man's behavior to determine if he would be an adequate provider. Sometimes taking it slow is better than going too fast, both physically and emotionally. The slow buildup can be such a major turn-on, depending on the person. Women often feel loved when talking face-to-face with their partner. Men, on the other hand, often feel emotionally close when they work, play, or talk side by side. The expression of having butterflies in your stomach is a real feeling that is caused by an adrenaline rush. When and if you fall for someone, It will probably be hard to avoid the feeling of butterflies dancing and fluttering around in your stomach. This happens as a body's response to a fight or flight situation. If you enjoyed watching this video, please take a moment to share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to put your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.